Greetings everyone and welcome back to the channel. This is going to be a general spread for the collective. For this reading today, I'm going to be using the Wisdom of the Night Oracle cards to get the overall energy. We're going to clarify this energy with some tarot and some index cards perhaps. And we're going to close out with some closing advice. Alright, so this is going to be a general spread for the collective. I use kids, so take it how it resonates. Rose can be reversed, he can be a she. This could be them or this could be you. Alright, use your discernment and trust your intuition. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get tapped into the energy for today. Alright, Holy Spirit, I'm ready to channel this energy for the collective. Please make it very clear. Please make it easy for me to articulate. Thank you so much. On the split, I have success and obedience, which is pretty much like the Justice card. As you can see, she's holding the scales in her hand. So this would be like, I want to say this would be equivalent to the World card, and this would be equivalent to the Justice card. So you could be dealing with a fixed sign or a air sign, perhaps Libra. There is some kind of success, though, for your obedience. Or your obedience has brought in some type of success. I wish I could read what this says, but it's too small. But at the top it says congratulations, okay? Whatever this is, congratulations for you. Or congratulations to you for being obedient and doing what you were called to do, for bringing in some kind of justice, for making the scales balanced again, for doing your part to bring in justice. This is a reminder. Spirit is saying don't forget. So don't forget is a reminder to you to not to forget who you are and why you're here and why you've been called to do what you've been called to do. All right, so let's see what it says in the book. So this card says, my child, sometimes I need to remind you of a lesson you have already learned. So I understand. Excuse me, somebody needs to speak up. So we had congratulations and we had success. And now we have reminder. Again, this card says, I had to remind you of a lesson that you had already learned. Don't forget. So here's the thing, right? With success and obedience and reminder, it feels like you had to go through something or you went through something, and whatever that thing was, it was to remind you of something that you had already learned before. Also, this is telling you that remember, you've already gone through this before. So if you have completed a cycle, brought in justice, Spirit is telling you to remember what you've already learned. Because for some reason, whatever this lesson is, you've already mastered, you already learned, you've already closed out and repeated more than once for some of you. This is your reminder that when this thing comes back around again with the World card, remember you've already learned this lesson before. So do not repeat another cycle in a situation where you've already learned your lesson before. So do not repeat this lesson again, is the message, okay? Oh, I didn't even read what the card means. So this card says, when I provide you with the familiar situation, will you follow the same path blindly or choose another direction? So the question to you is, if Spirit provides you with a familiar situation as before, will you follow the same blind path blindly or choose a different direction? So there may be a situation that is going to be presented to you that may feel familiar to you. This is almost like a test to see if you're going to follow the same path blindly as before or choose a new direction. So let me say it like this, because for some of you, you've already made this mistake once, okay? And for those who learned their lessons and close out this cycle, you may encounter something similar to what you just went through. So when it shows up again in your life, in that situation, what are you going to do? Are you going to blindly choose that direction or choose a different path? Okay. It also says, you're being asked to remember all you have learned about life and love up until now. And don't forget what you know already. as it is necessary, or I'm sorry, as it isn't necessary to learn the same thing twice. Then again, how else do you learn? So whatever this is, keep the faith and be good to yourself, because you can always start again if you make a mistake or if you stumble. I will catch you. Remember what you already know. So I kind of feel like there's going to be a situation that is going to present itself. This could be somebody you already know, or this could be somebody else in the same energy as somebody you already know. Okay? Listening. This is somebody's message. I feel like you need to listen. When I say throat chakra activation, sometimes that means you need to listen and not speak so you can learn the lesson you need to learn. So it's almost like the teacher will give you like chapters in a book to read, so that when the test comes, you can pass the test because you know the lesson, right? But if you just get a test without any kind of preparation first, then how will you know what to do on this test? So it's like these lessons that you had to learn were preparing you for a situation where you're going to have to use what you've learned so far on the journey to be able to choose wisely, all right? And she also has a moon on her crown chakra, which is giving me she has strong intuition. So whatever this is, you're going to have to use your intuition. This says darkness does not change. Okay, sorry. Darkness does not allows. I can't read it because it's so small. Doesn't always equate. Okay, so darkness does not always equate to evil. It says fight does not always bring good, or light. Okay, let me read it again. Sorry. So it says that darkness does not always mean evil, and light does not always mean good. So you have to discern the energy of the situation and use your intuition to make the wisest decision. Darkness doesn't always mean evil, which means there may be somebody who appears to be dark, but they could be very much so just cloaking their energy or hiding their light so that they're not attracting the wrong people. But light doesn't always mean good. Just because somebody shows up in the right energy doesn't mean that they're all good. There could be some darkness inside of that person that you cannot see, or that they're hiding from you. So there's darkness here, there's light behind you. So when the choice comes to light versus dark, just because something is dark doesn't mean it's not light. Or just because something is light doesn't mean it's not dark. Okay? Take that how it resonates. I feel like this is masculine and feminine energy I'm reading today. So if you're masculine, reverse the roles. If you're feminine, reverse the roles. Okay? Or if you're not, reverse the roles. Conclusion. This is the end of chapter 1. So this is an opportunity for some of you to end this cycle that you are in, right? Because you've already learned this lesson. So it's like, why are you still repeating this cycle if you already learned the lesson? Why won't you just end this cycle, chapter 1, close out this part of your journey and create a new chapter? Start a new chapter, blank page, start a new cycle. Start a new cycle. Whatever this is in chapter 1 needs to come to some kind of ending. For some of you, it already ended and you've already closed out chapter 1. So now you're on to chapter 2. You know what I'm saying? So you've drawn your conclusions about the situation for some of you, and you made a decision to bring in justice, to bring in balance. You decided to pull back your energy, cut somebody off, whatever, in a contract or in the cycle. And now that you have listened to your intuition and you've made the right choice for yourself, now you're on to the next level. But for others of you, you're still in chapter 1. It's like if this is a class assignment and we're all in the same class and we all have the same assignment, half of the class has already completed their assignment and turned their lesson in, but the other half is still struggling to complete chapter 1. So like if you were reading a book and you had until the end of the week to read chapter 1, most people have already read through chapter 1 and now they're ready for chapter 2. But there's a small group of people that are still struggling to read through chapter 1 or finish chapter 1. So there's a split here. So half of the class has pretty much graduated from this chapter or this cycle. And then there's another part of the collective that is still in this chapter 1. Okay. It's time for those people to wrap up this cycle and end this chapter. Bring in balance, something like that. So again, 2 different energies, masculine, feminine, take it how it resonates. I don't know who's what or who is moved on to the next chapter and who's not moved on, but there's some feminine that have not moved on, I feel, from chapter 1, and then there's some masculine that have not moved on from chapter 1, and then there's another group that have moved on from this chapter, and we're waiting for you guys so that we can move on. So it's almost like you're holding up the line because you're not ready to move on. Like you're stopping the growth of everyone else around you. I don't know. Take it how it resonates. They're showing me like a stairway. And there's like people on the stairs holding hands. And there's a long line. So for some reason, half of the line has made it to the top of the stairs. And then the other half is still slowly... I don't know if they're slowly descending, like losing their grip, or if they're slow to catch up or keep up. So it can go either way. It's like somebody here could have lost their grip and they probably let go of the person's hand that they were holding or that was holding their hand. They let that person go. So it was like there was a line of people going up the stairs. Half of the people made it to the top and the other half did not, because the person in the middle decided to let go of the person that was holding on to them to help them climb the stairs, so to speak, or to evolve, right? They let go of that person's hand. And because they were their own leader of the group they had, they led that entire group of people down the wrong path. I hope that makes sense. Some people have closed out a cycle and some people were left behind. Because whoever was in the middle that was supposed to connect these two together lost their grip, and I keep hearing on reality, and they let go of the person's hand in front of them, and that made them the leader of the group they had, and this person led these group of people down the wrong path. Okay, take it how it resonates. And then the one that's leading this line has led the group to the next level. Something like that. So there's a split. I'm hearing divide and conquer. What is this about? Take what resonates. We have strength. We have wishing. Oh, wow. And we have lust. And we have fragment. Somebody broke the line. Something was broken. Something was mended together or tied together or brought together. And everybody was supposed to make it to the top together. But there was some type of struggle. There was some type of battle. There was some type of inner conflict. And it's like somebody else wanted to lead the group because the person that was leading the group was too far ahead of them. And because they didn't want to do the work to catch up to this person, they decided to let go. Or you decided to let go of the person behind you because they didn't want to do the work to keep up. So the line was broken. Something was broken. Someone had a different desire. Someone wanted to explore something else. So I hope this is making sense. There's a group of people that are being guided away from the darkness into the light. Whoever had the highest level of awareness was leading this group into the light, out of the darkness. But there's somebody in the middle that was struggling with the light versus the dark. And because they were not ready to ascend to this level, they decided to break free from this group and go their own way, not knowing that going this way would cause a lot of chaos in their life. But they allowed their desires to lead them down the wrong path. And now they're broken into pieces because it's like they can't catch up now. Like they're too far gone. Um, they're too engulfed in this lifestyle they created for themselves. It's like I referenced this movie yesterday. This movie, Gabriel, right? One of the angels, Amamatil, was a angel that was an archangel initially, but when she was chosen to come to the world to defeat these demons or to protect the humans from these fallen angels, that particular angel got wrapped up in the lust of the world and decided to trade in her wings to become a mortal so that she can enjoy the pleasures of life. Because as an archangel, you're not really coming here to indulge in the pleasures of life. You're coming here on an assignment to redirect the path of those who have been lost in the cycle of lust, right? So when you are partnered with a person to help guide them from the darkness into the light, there's going to be some resistance. There's going to be a struggle, a power struggle. One person's going to feel like they're being forced to do something. The other person's going to feel like they're forcing somebody to do something. So it's not going to come together the way it needs to. There won't be some type of an agreement. So this person has to be willing to join forces with this other energy to get to this light. They have to come into agreement with each other in order for them to go into this light together. If one person doesn't want to go this way, the other person has to let them go. If the other person wants to stay on this path, you have to let them go. You can't force them to come with you into this new chapter of your life. If they want to be free to explore other options, or if they have gotten to caught up in a dark place, or they're in a dark place and they don't want to come out of the darkness into the light with you, then you have to be strong enough to let them go, because your assignment is to guide people into the light, to bring them out of the darkness. So your assignment is to save those that want to be saved. If they choose to stay in the place where they are, you have to have the strength and the courage to let them go and trust that it's for your highest good. Because just like the angel Amatil, she came down here as an archangel, and because so here's the thing, she was brought here to fight for humanity, right? She got into a fight with one of the 7 fallen angels, Samuel or whatever it was, and she was this close to defeating the angel that fell, Samuel, but she lost the battle. Okay, so in the movie, the angel that fell, Samuel, was like the angel of darkness that controlled like nightclubs and strippers. She had a whorehouse. So you can come in there and have, do whatever your desires were with whoever you desired to do it with in her establishment. So that's the angel that the archangel was sent to fight. But this archangel got addicted to this lifestyle and got sucked into the darkness. And when the choice was given for this angel to either perish or stay, they chose to live and stay in this world they had created for themselves, whatever, right? So they lost their wings. So Archangel Gabriel was sent to recover the fallen angels that were archangels that were sent, that fell to their desires, whatever. This angel was coming to rescue those angels and bring them back into the light so they can help fight with him, and then destroy the other falling angels to bring balance back into the earth. That was their assignment. So when Gabriel had heard that the angel Amatil cut her wings, and heard that Samuel used her up, and then once he was done, he put her out on the street as a prostitute. So now she's addicted to drugs and sex, and she doesn't want to come out of the darkness. So when Gabriel finds out that she chose that lifestyle, he went to try to rescue her. So he used his gifts, his healing powers, to pull the poison out of her body that she had been giving herself, and then brought her back into the light. But she was resentful because she didn't want to come out of the darkness. She wanted to stay in the place where she was. But he used his discernment and chose to save her instead, when he was really on assignment to defeat these devils, right? Anyway, um, he used his gifts to help this fallen angel that was a person he cared about deeply. He thought he could bring her back into the light without her consent. And when she got her light back, she didn't want to keep it because she wanted to stay in the darkness. So he ended up using his power, which pretty much signaled to these other fallen angels that he was on earth. And so they all rallied against him to battle him. So anyway, they fought with him once they realized he was there, because they knew that if he could bring all the angels that failed back together, they would be stronger than they were. So yeah, that's that. So I feel like for the collective, sorry I went off on a tangent, but the message is for you. You have to understand when to let go. I know it's going to hurt you to feel like you have to let go of somebody who was once of the light, but now they're stuck in the darkness. It's going to be hard for you not to want to save them or heal them with your energy. But if this person doesn't want to be saved or brought into the light, using your gifts to try to force them to do so is going to drain you and bring attention to you. It's going to cause some kind of like disruption in your life in some kind of way. So let me stop talking and just get to the message. This is just all channel energy, so take it how it resonates. I want to read the wishing card. This card says, when you choose this symbol, it means you are at a wonderful junction in your life where your imagination and preparation can align with the web of power. So now you have the power to manifest whatever you want, whatever you desire. This card says, my dear one, I hear your prayers and I know your heart and I know what is for you and your highest good. Your dreams do come true, so make sure your dreams serve your highest purpose and does not take you away from another. So be careful for what you wish for. Remember the coins tossed in the wishing well. For every wish, there is a price to be paid. Are you ready to spend the time and energy that your granted wish will require? Now is a time your wish shall be fulfilled. So I feel like for some of you, you're still trying to manifest this person back because you think you have enough power to heal them and bring them back into the light. But just because you can bring them back into the light or heal them with your powers doesn't mean this person wants to leave that world behind. So you may be wasting your energy trying to save somebody who doesn't want to be saved. And that's going to leave you broken into pieces because this is somebody you really have a strong connection with. But again, you're on a different assignment. So when the choice comes around again for you to choose, this person comes back into your energy. What are you going to choose? Are you going to blindly go down this path again? Or are you going to choose wisely this time? This time, you're going to have a choice to make when it comes to which direction you want to go, because now you're at a crossroads. Now you're at the middle of the path and you don't know which way you want to go. You want to move forward like you're being guided to do so, but you don't want to move forward and leave somebody else behind, is what I'm getting. So let's go ahead and clarify this energy. Sorry about that. That was all channel energy. All right, let's get into this message for the collective. What is this about? And that movie, by the way, is on Tubi if you want to check it out. All right, let's clarify this energy. All right, why is this moon here for the collective? Why is this moon here? 8 of Cups. You walked away from a relationship, a connection, an assignment, a person, and the moon. So you were like you were on a secret mission. Okay, just listen to me for a second. You were on an assignment, right? Your assignment was to come here and be the light the world needs to see, right? Use your gifts and your power to find the lost ones of this world, and use your spiritual gifts to help bring them back to the light. Like, that's something like your assignment, right? That's why you were sent here, to bring the people that were lost in the sauce, whatever you want to call it, and bring them back into the light. Okay? Because all these people that were assigned to you, so to speak, were all people that were people you agreed to, I guess, work with. So if you are a chosen one, right? I feel like chosen ones have a group of people or a collective of people they're supposed to guide back to the light, or bring back into balance with themselves, right? Or help them find balance within themselves by using your spiritual gifts and your spiritual knowledge, right? To bring balance into their life. So you're like a stabilizing energy. You were created to stabilize the energies, to transmute the negative energy into light, because a lot of people who came here on assignment got lost in their assignment, and they turned their back on their path, or they turned their back on themselves, or they turned their back on you, whatever. So it's like you were sent here to bring them back. Okay, you were sent here to bring this person back into the light, okay, with your gifts, with your knowledge. But you had to walk away from this person because they did not want to turn away from the darkness. They did not want to come back into the light. They wanted to stay in that place where they were. So you had to walk away from this person. King of Swords. You had to make a head of a heart decision about this person or this situation. It was too difficult for you to get this person to see what they needed to see. You tried to show them the way, but they turned their back on you. The Knight of Wands. So now it's time for you to remove yourself from this situation and walk away from whatever this is, and use your discernment, because it's like this is you making a wise decision here to let something go and to leave something behind so you can focus on your path or get back on your journey to where you're going. This person was intended to come with you, but if they choose to stay in the place where they are, then you have to cut them off and you have to move on. Find the strength to move on. Stop wishing for this person to come back. Stop praying to God to send this person back to you. This person betrayed you. They betrayed themselves when they betrayed you. So stop meditating, or, well, stop praying to God to bring this person back to you is what I'm hearing. Three of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates. And the Six of Pentacles in reverse. And the Page of Cups. And there's a masculine, Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, and the Magician. Somebody's trying to manifest this person back, because you can't seem to move on from this assignment, because that's what it is. It's an assignment. You were sent to do some work for this person. You were sent here on assignment to bring this person back on the right path, whatever. But it didn't work. Six of Pentacles in reverse. So it's like, I'm not saying you failed the mission, but I am saying that you have to give up on this person. Because if this person is not willingly trying to turn away from this path they're on and come back into the light, you have to let this person go. This is a burden that you're carrying because you don't want this person to go. I don't know. Y'all work with me, okay? Work with me. I just feel like somebody here is still in the energy of trying to manifest this person back because you don't want to let them go. You're being guided to move on from this person and let them go. Stop putting in the effort trying to manifest this person back. Ace of Cups. Seven of Pentacles. This basket is empty. There's not going to be any return on your investment. The energy that Gabriel used to bring that other angel from the darkness, he wasted his energy trying to save her. And when it came time for him to fight the person he came to fight, he didn't have enough strength to defeat this person. So when the real fight came, he didn't have enough power to defeat that person that he was sent to battle with, because he used some of his good energy to try to heal somebody who wasn't ready, who didn't want to heal, whatever the case may be. So it's like he wasted his energy trying to heal this other angel, thinking that this other angel would help him fight this person. He still ended up going into battle by himself. And in the end, all of his friends died, or all of his fallen angel or brothers had died in war. So it's like, I don't know. Shit. Six of Swords in reverse. It's like you're trying to go back into battle and you're not being called to action. You're being called to end this cycle with this situation. Stop going into battle with this person. Stop fighting with this energy. Stop giving this person access to your energy. Just stop. Or you're going to lose your powers, or you're going to drain your battery. Like you're going to end up self-destructing or falling apart, fragments. You're not going to have enough strength to continue. So it's like you're burning out your energy, or wasting your battery, wasting your time, basically trying to, I don't know what you're trying to do, but whatever it is, it's not what you should be focusing on. Three of Cups and the Star card. You're trying to use your energy to heal this person. And I feel like you think if you heal this person, they'll come back to you. But I'm telling you, if you decide to use your healing powers to heal this person, that's not going to make them come back to you. Gabriel and that person had one encounter, Knight of Wands, after he healed her. And after they had their one encounter, she went right back to where she came from. And he had to continue to move on. So he had to let her go. It was his decision to cut her off because he knew in his heart that she wasn't going to stick around. So he had to make a decision to end that connection he had with that other person and focus on his assignment and get back on his path, because he was sent there to do something else, not to go and try to save somebody who didn't want to be saved. That was his true love. That was his Ace of Cups. So he thought he can bring her back to life by giving her, removing that drug out of her system. And it did bring her back to life, but she didn't want to be in that energy. She wanted to stay where she was, because she went right back to the person where she was prostituting for. So he didn't help anybody. He really only hurt himself, because now he's given his power away to somebody who pretty much walked away from him again. So it's like you're going to give this person your healing gifts and heal them with your power or your magic, and they're going to walk away from you again. Or you're going to end up walking away from them because you're going to realize that it didn't work. It didn't work. It's not going to work. And the Hierophant. You're on another assignment. You have a higher calling on your life. Even though this person was supposed to come with you on this journey, they chose a different path. You have to respect their decision to do so. You have to know that you still have to keep moving forward on your journey to get where you're going. Because if you stop now and stay where you are, what's going to happen if they don't continue to move forward? Ace of Swords. So what I just said is true. You can't stop now. You have to keep going. And it's going to hurt you to move on. I understand, because this was the love of your life. This was your person who you were supposed to be with. I get that. But you have to come out of your feelings about what happened and let it go. Make a head of a heart decision about this person and move forward on your journey, because this is keeping you from being able to move on to the next chapter of your life, like we just saw in that card. This is going to keep you from being able to write the next phase of your journey, or, start going to stop you from your next destination. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, you worked on this person as much as you could. And no matter how hard you tried to heal this person with your healing energy, it didn't work. This person wasn't ready to heal. And now it's time for you to choose a new direction and move on. And let this person go, whoever this is. Whoever this is, they're still in devil energy. And you know this about this person. This is not something new to you. You already know this person is in this devil energy. And you need to reject this person and move on. But it's like you're so, I don't want to say infatuated, but there's a sense of infatuation here. This lust and desire energy, this spirit that this person has attached to them may have already transferred to you. So here's the thing. Some of y'all are infected by this person. This person passed something down to you when you guys had y'all's first encounter. It's like they transferred this demon spirit onto you, and now you're carrying the burden they feel because this energy is still attached to you energetically. That's how they still have this bond with you. And they know that. So it's like they have attached some type of spirit to you, almost like a tracking device. Or it could be a come to me spell or a love spell they keep using on you, the same spell they used before. And it's like, when are you going to realize that this person is playing the same games they played before? Because you've learned this lesson before. Remember, you already know this person's games. So you already know what to expect from this person. So why are you expecting anything more when you already know what what to expect, and you're expecting more than you're going to get out of it? It's not going to be that. It's never going to be that, is what I heard. This person is never going to be that person that you want them to be. When are you going to realize that? How much more time are you going to spend in this cycle with this person that is never going to be what you want them to be? They are not going to be your knight in shining armor. They are not going to come and give you the love you deserve. They're not going to put anything into this relationship. You're not going to get anything out of this connection. Okay? How much more time are you going to spend waiting for this person to turn around and come back to you? How much energy are you going to keep putting in this situation? How many more spells are you going to pay for? How many love spells are you going to use on this person until you realize it's not going to work? Somebody's putting love spells out there in the universe, casting love spells, and just waiting to see if they're working. Waiting to see if this person is going to leave this situation behind for you. So I don't know who you are, okay? There's somebody here in this group that I'm reading for today that is either paying for spell work to be done on this person to keep them or to get them back. I feel like somebody's trying to get this person back. It could be somebody's not wanting to let this person go. Okay, here's what I'm getting. The third party is doing spell work, love spells on this masculine to keep them from walking away. This other person is doing love spells to call this person back in. So it's like both of you are using spells on this masculine. One person's using a spell to keep them away from you. Somebody else is manifesting this person back using magic spell work. So it's like two people are using spell work on this one person. Or this is your person doing this to you. So for some of you, the third party is doing spell work on the masculine, and the masculine is doing spell work on the divine feminine to keep the connection between the two of you guys strong, like a binding spell. Somebody's trying to put a binding spell on you, or there's a binding spell already on you. But this is something you already know. Okay, I'm going to make it make sense. Okay, I promise you I am. I got it. So here's the thing. You have to reject this person. You have to listen to your intuition about whatever this is, and you have to turn this person away. You can't let them back in. They're coming in the Seven of Swords energy. If they haven't attached a demon spirit to you already, that's what they're planning to do. So they've been infected with something, and they want to transfer this over to you so that you can't move on to anybody else. So their thought process is this: I have an STD. If I pass this STD to my person, ain't nobody else going to want to be with them, and they're going to come back to me. That's how they're trying to manifest you guys back together. Or if there's an addiction here, like a drug addiction or alcoholism, this person feels like they can get you addicted to something, and you're going to be codependent on them for it. So they're going to introduce you to something you're not really into to get you attached to it so they can have control over you again. For some of you, they may try to get you pregnant with a child, which is a binding spell, forcing you to be with them because there's a child between the two of you, for some. For others of you, they're going to use some kind of sex magic on you to bind you and them together forever. So there's going to always be a connection between the two of you, even if you're not together. That's their plan. And then for others of you, this is just a dark person. This person has already chosen their side. This person is now considered a fallen angel. They are no longer of the light. This person is working with the devil, Three of Pentacles. So it's like that card said, everything that's dark doesn't always mean evil, and everything that's light doesn't always mean good. So just because you see this person in a good light doesn't mean that they're a good person. You only see what you want to see. But what you don't know about this person, for some of you, is this is somebody who's very dark and negative. And everywhere they go, no matter who they're with, they create chaos for that person. It's like they feed off of people, and then they create chaos in their life, and then this person moves on to the next victim, the next option. So they leave a lot of bodies behind. This person got a lot of bodies on them. This could be like intimately or whatever, but this person's got a lot of Ten of Wands. This person's got a lot of baggage, a lot of demons on them. This ain't just one entity that is attached to this person. This is multiple spirits this person has attached to them energetically. So back to the movie, right? Like I said, Gabriel came down here to defeat this energy. But he chose to use his powers to heal his ex-lover, whatever the fuck it was for him. And when it came time to fight this devil, he could not defeat it because he didn't have enough strength to do so. So he ended up losing the battle because he wasn't prepared to fight. But here's the thing. You are being prepared to fight this devil. You're not being called to fall into temptation and get caught up in another karmic cycle. You're being called to defeat this devil, or you defeated this devil once and you've learned your lesson already. So when this devil represents itself back to you in a different form or a new person, whatever it is, do not get yourself caught up in another karmic cycle. So you need to use your gifts and your discernment to decide for yourself if this is a good energy or a bad energy. Is it for my highest good to be in connection or deal with this person or not? You're going to have to be wise and smart to know how to make the right decision when it comes to everything. Not just with your love life, but with just new investment, new relationships. You're going to have to be very, smart about everything. Because you have a lot of blessings coming in. The Ace of Cups is here. The Ace of Pentacles is here. You're starting a new cycle. You're going into a new season. So you're going to be getting a lot of attention. A lot of people are going to see you receiving this recognition. And these people from your past who you ended these connections with are going to come in because they know you're about to receive a big blessing. Oh, Lord, what is this crap? I don't know, y'all. Take it how it resonates. This is like a channeled message, like for real. This is just all coming from downloads and what I'm seeing. There's the World card. So The World card is the last card out, right? Overall, this energy is pretty much telling whoever you are that it's time to end this cycle if you haven't already. It is time for you to begin a new phase on this journey. Whomever you've had to walk away from and leave behind because they did not want to heal or do the work to keep up, you have to be okay with letting them go. Because whatever this is that you seem to be unsure about, or whoever this is you seem to be unsure about, is a devil in disguise. And I feel like you are seeing this person as some type of divine counterpart, perhaps. But I really feel like this is a karmic lover or a karmic mother, I heard as well. Somebody's dealing with a karmic mother. Your mother could be a karmic mother. Because this is a mother, this is a child. Somebody could be dealing with a karmic mother. I don't know. And there's the bad health card. So let me just say this. For a lot of you, this person has a lot of demons attached to them. This could also be a lot of STDs, different diseases. I don't fucking know, but they're in bad health. They need your energy to heal them, to get them back to 100%. So they can go back out there and do the same thing. They need to feed off of your energy. Their battery is running low. They don't have a good source of energy they can feed from to give them back their power or their strength. So they know that you have this healing energy. They know you have a soft spot for them. They know if they come in and say the right things, you'll give them another chance. They know that if they tell you what you want to hear, you'll forgive them for what they've already done, and you'll let them back in. So they're hoping that you're still foolish enough to accept them back in. They feel like they can get you to let down your guards and get back in, which is why Spirit is saying to a lot of you, whatever this is, that you've already learned this lesson before. When it comes back around again, are you going to make the same foolish mistake that you made before and blindly choose this path instead of choosing a different path and going the different direction? This is what you're going to have to be ready to do, because this is going to happen for some of you real soon if it hasn't already. Somebody here is not in good health. They're not. But they know if they can get back into this Empress's energy, that she can heal them with her energy and bring them back to life. And this is not what your spirit guides is advising you to do. They're asking you to end this cycle. This is a karmic lover. Clarify this, devil. Who is this devil? The House card. Who is this devil? Somebody could be in government official. Somebody with a lot of power. This could be like a government official though for some of you guys. It's a masculine, whoever it is, who thinks that they can show up in this masculine energy with this new proposal and get you to sign this contract or make this agreement to let them back in. They're going to use some type of, I can't make this shit make sense, Spirit. It's almost like there's a contract between you and this person that is ending. They know that it's going to be ending very soon. And they know that in order for them to keep you around, they got to get you to agree to continue another cycle. So when they come in to talk to you or whatever this is they're planning to do, they're going to show up like they are very mature and very secure within themselves. But this is a masculine who's very deceiving, deceptive. So it's like they're going to present themselves to be this divine masculine in control, living their best life with something to offer, whatever. But they're in bad health, remember? They're not really this person. This is how you probably remember them, but they're no longer this person. They're in bad health, right? But they feel like if they can get you to agree to whatever this is they're coming in with, that they can get back into your energy and get some more of your energy to heal them so they can use the strength that you give them to continue the cycle with them. So it's like they got to get you to agree to this. They got to make this deal sound real, real good so you can agree to this. So I don't know what they're going to present you with this time, or how they're going to approach you this time, or what this is. But don't let whatever this is they're trying to do to convince you they have changed, convince you to sign this document or agree to this situation again, because that is their plan, to trap you. So this is like a trap for you. So yeah, let's wrap this shit up. This is too much. Someone wants you to have their baby. I just said they're going to try to get you pregnant with a child, because they're in this karmic cycle and they don't want to leave you behind, and they don't want you to move on either. So if they can come back in and get you to agree to their terms again, and you agree to let them back in, then you're going to be signing your life over to this person, or giving this person access to your power again. And it's going to, so karmic energy. So listen, fuck this shit. I'm sick of this, like, back and forth. Like, it's going back and forth. Two of Pentacles. On the one hand, there's this side of the story, and then they're going back to this person. So it's like, I got to keep going back and forth to make this shit make sense. To make it make sense, whoever this masculine is, it could be more than one person. This is a karmic energy. This person wants to get you pregnant with their child, because if they can get you in another agreement, then you won't be able to move on with your life. You'll have to repeat this cycle with them again. Okay, that's it. Now, if you already know this person is in this energy, when they come in to make an offer, whatever this offer is, and you choose to accept this offer, just know you're going to end your new contract that hasn't even begun yet. So this new contract is what you're going to receive once you end, like, sign off on this one. You got to sign off on this contract. You don't need to sign on to another agreement, another connection, whatever the fuck. This person's going to try to confuse you. They're going to try to, like, overtalk you so you can't speak up for yourself. Like, oh child, ain't nobody got time for this shit. This is crazy. So this person's gonna try to, like, control the narrative, right? They're going to present you with this offer. They're going to try to control the narrative. They're going to try to make it sound really, really good. You're going to be looking at the paperwork. You're going to be thinking about, the terms and agreement. You may even consider going back towards this person, whatever. And I'm telling you that that's their plan, to get you to come back into this agreement with them when this contract between the two of you is over. We just saw that with the Oracle cards. They just want to get you pregnant with their child and get you bonded to them again. Binding spell. This is the karmic energy, okay? They promised you everything but lied to you to get what they wanted. And that's their plan. They're going to lie to you to get whatever this is they want and leave you again, okay? Listen to your intuition. This is somebody who is a witch doctor. Where the fuck that come from? Listen, okay, I didn't sign up for this morning. I didn't sign up for this. But Queen of Cups, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups, High Priestess. This is your energy. They're coming back in to steal some of your, and this is them coming in with their empty cup, asking you for some of your healing energy, whatever they need from you. They're going to come in and promise you the world, offer you whatever you want, agree to your terms and your conditions, say what you want to hear just to get you to agree. Whatever it takes. And if you're foolish enough to fall for this person's same old mind games and manipulation and agree to these terms and conditions and get yourself back involved with this person again, expect for things to come to a sudden end for you. That's the message. What the hell is this y'all got me channeling? Apology with no change is manipulation. Let's wrap this up. You deserve love. Your gifts will make room for you. This is the Uno reverse. Game over. Judgment is here. You are the head and not the tail. Hermit, self-reflect. It's time for you to self-reflect and go into hermit mode. And you left the worldly life and you went within to isolation. So you had to heal after all this person did to you before. So if you don't want to repeat that same cycle, don't go back. If you need time to meditate to decide what you should do or to get more clarity about what you need to do here, go within and meditate. Talk to your spirit guides. Ask them for some guidance. Ask them for their wisdom, because I feel like you're lacking discernment about this person. Is going to cause you to make the same mistake twice, which is why it said don't make the same mistake twice. And if you fall for the manipulation because they apologized and said they were sorry and go back to this person, you're going to end up being the tail and not the head, but at the end of the fucking line. So it's like you're going to give up where you are at the top of the line and go back to the end of the line again. Meaning you're going to have to start all over from start and start all over again. Repeat a cycle. So they're showing me wherever you are right now is where you need to be. But if you choose to go back, it's going to put you at the end of the line. And you're going to have to start all over again. The Fool card. And learn the same lessons you've already learned once. So that's the message. This is your decision to make. Spirit is calling Uno reverse. Like they want to get the last word, or they want to have the last say so. They want to, reverse the roles and go back to how it used to be. And Spirit is saying, nah, this is game over for you. This is not a Uno reverse. They want to take back what they did, and manipulate you and all that shit. So it's like they're going to promise you everything to get what they want. I don't know what the fuck this witch doctor got to do with this reading, but what's this witch doctor energy? The Hermit card came out. Wow, the Hermit card came out, and it just said go in hermit mode and self-reflect. The King of Cups and the Three of Cups. This could be three people working together. Somebody in this group is a witch doctor. Somebody in this group is doing spell work on this person, perhaps. Maybe they're going within. Maybe they're finding out the truth about this. Maybe they do need to go within and heal themselves, or whatever this is. They feel like because, they see you as a witch doctor. So here's the thing, real quick. If this masculine is under some kind of binding spell, or if there's a group of people doing spell work on this masculine, they feel like you are a witch doctor yourself, that you know how to reverse the spells. So this person may come to you to reverse this curse that's on them. They want to do a Uno reverse. If you do whatever this is and reverse the spell that's on this person, this may not end well for you. It feels like they've been marked. They want this mark removed from their record. They want this mark to be removed from their like they want to be unmarked, but they've been marked. So this is somebody who's been marked by the devil. Like they have the mark of the beast, and they want to get rid of it. They want to come out of this contract they're in with this devil and come back into union with the Most High. But when they signed this deal or made this deal with this devil, they ended their contract. They chose a different path. And they were trying to get you on this path with them, and they're still going to try to get you on this path with them. You're going to have to use your discernment. This is somebody who's working with a group of people. They could all be doing dark magic together, and they need more supply, and you are a good source of energy for this person. So they see you as the best source because you are the highest light. That you have this light from them, like you have this they know you're an angel. Shit, I don't know. They know you have this the energy to give it to them. Whatever. Fuck. They want to reverse the spell that they are under. They think you can reverse it. But I feel like for some of you, this person is coming in to put a spell on you. They could be coming in because they were being sent back to you. I don't fucking know. This is weird. Something about fear holds him back as well. I want to come back in, but I'm afraid. I don't know. This is making me mad because I can't seem to wrap this up for some dumbass reason, but there's more to this story, apparently. It's either this person knows you are a witch doctor, you know how to reverse spells, and they want you to reverse this curse that's on them, but they can't get out of this contract they're in because they signed the deal, right? So if you try to reverse the spell on this person, then you're going to become the target. So they're going to try to sacrifice you over them. So it's almost like they're telling me this person is marked, right? They signed a deal with the devil. They want to get out of their contract. They feel like you can do something to help them get out of it. But if you are able to do something to help them, you shouldn't. Because if you undo this binding spell that they're under, the spell is going to transfer to you. And you're going to become the target. You're going to be the one they're going to come after if you do that. Something like that. So don't put yourself in that situation. Take it how it resonates. I don't know. Somebody is losing it all. They left you for a third party. Or they left you out in the cold to build with someone else, but that shit ain't working out. So this person made a bad deal, and they're under judgment. And they want to get out of this group, but they can't. They signed the contract. But they feel like they can offer up another sacrifice to get themselves out of this deal. So they're going to use you as the fucking sacrifice to get themselves out of this deal. Look at this shit. Someone is about to experience an unfortunate ending. So, I don't know. This person is not being truthful with you about something. They're lying to you about a situation they're in. Their life is kind of on the line. In order for them to get out of this contract, they have to offer up somebody else to take their place. And I really feel like they're seeing you as that person. But I don't fucking know. Blackmail. Somebody's being blackmailed. And they need somebody to sacrifice so they don't have to pay the cost. But they're looking for you as their sacrifice. I don't fucking know. I ain't laughing because the shit ain't funny. But I just don't know what this is no more. Two of Cups and Justice. Them would sacrifice you. So here's the thing. Okay. This masculine is working with a group of people that are all into dark magic. This masculine seems to have gotten himself involved with a group of witches or some shit. They need to make a sacrifice to be able to elevate to the next level. In order for them to get a promotion, they need to bring somebody in that can give them that opportunity to do so. This person sees you as a fucking offering to this deity they are in union with. They feel like if they can offer you as a sacrifice to this deity, they'll be able to keep their position and not lose everything. They're being blackmailed. So here's the thing. Take it how it fucking resonates, because I'm not finna keep trying to figure this out. But I feel like what I'm really getting is that this person is going to try to sacrifice you again if you let them back in. You've learned this lesson already before. You've already been betrayed by this person once before. Maybe not to this extent, but in this case, it's extreme. They need a sacrifice. They need an offering. They need to be able to bring something to the table to keep their position. If not, they're going to lose it all. The only person that measure up to the offering they need to make is an earth angel, you, whoever you are. They feel like offering you up to this deity will give them back their powers, their gift, their ability to manifest whatever they want. They've lost their gifts, or they're losing their gifts because they're not keeping up with everybody else type of shit. I don't fucking know. Take it how it resonates, because, yeah. Y'all always setting me up for this type of shit. Like, on the real. This is some weird shit. This reading went from wherever the fuck it started to some real crazy shit. So, I'm going to just keep going with it, because I'm finna wrap it up. Anything else? Somebody could have hacked your phone. Don't answer any unknown calls. Your phone could be hacked, or they're trying to hack it. White magic is going to protect you from any kind of dark magic. Close a chapter. We just said that. Enjoy the fruits of your labor, because you have a new door opening. This is your rebirth season. Somebody cloned your phone did come out. Stop settling, and someone is love bombing you. You're going to receive many offers of love, but choose wisely. We just said that. So a lot of these people are going to be coming in to offer you some kind of partnership, whatever it is. Listen to your intuition, because somebody here cannot be trusted. They are working with the government, or they're under some kind of illusion spells. They're dealing with a group of witches. The witches are going to be sending this person in to try to get your offering, or to get you to make an offering to this person or accept their offer. And once you accept this person's offer, you're going to be kind of like initiated into this group unknowingly. So listen, use your discernment, okay? Because this is over an hour long, and this is some weird way to close it out. Unhealed traumas. Anything else? They wanted to destroy your reputation. This is an air sign for some of you guys. They were tempted away by a lustful spirit, and we started off with that right here. So this person you're trying to save and bring back into the light, they don't want to, they enjoy where they are. They're comfortable in the mess that they're in. So let them stay where the fuck they at. And stop trying to manifest them back in, because you're just going to end up destroying yourself or hurting yourself more. So whoever this is, let them go. Please let this person go. They are being tempted away from this connection because of their lustful spirit, which means there's a deity attached to them that they're connecting to, that is sending them back in to get another offering of your love, so they can use that energy to feed from. These are like vampire spirits. So, I ain't trying to tell you to do nothing, but this is what I'm getting. The glass isn't half full, it's half empty, is what I just heard. So this cup they're coming in with, this Ace of Cups, is not even a full cup of love. It's a half a cup. It's half empty. He's been drinking from his own cup. Where's the Ace of Cups? What are y'all talking about now, Lord? Something about the Ace of Cups is half empty. It's not half full. So don't pour into this cup. Don't drink from this person's cup. Don't drink what's in their cup. Don't drink what's in their cup. Take that how it resonates. Whew. Message from Spirit. This says, your new purpose will soon be revealed. Wait for your instructions. And that's where you are right now. You're waiting for your next step. You're waiting for your instructions for the next level. You have graduated from this phase of your journey. Now you're on to the next. Wait for your next assignment. This person may be your next assignment. I don't fucking know, but make sure you pass the test this time. Someone is trying to reverse the spell, but it is too fucking late. I just said this person's trying to do it in a reverse on you. Reverse some kind of spell. They feel like you have the power to reverse this spell or get them out of this contract they are in with this other person with your gifts. They're going to get you to break them out of the spell, free them from this situation with the promise of being with you. And as soon as you do the magic to reverse the spell, they're going to be free from bondage from this person, and you'll become the target. They're going to be free to go. So it's like you're going to be swapping your destiny for their destiny, taking on their karma, taking on karma from them, which is not for you, by switching destinies. So don't switch places with this person. Leave them where the fuck they at. They right where they need to be. And so are you. So please don't go back down the stairs trying to save this person from this shit they're in. Please use your discernment and trust your intuition. You do have a new offer coming in from a divine masculine that will come into union with you if you're ready. But if you're not ready for anyone to come in right now, you just want to focus on yourself and heal from what you've been through, then fine, do that. But please don't use this opportunity that you're being offered and waste it going back to this unhealed person. We saw unhealed traumas. So please follow your intuition. I know this is a longer reading. It's a lot of shit that came out, but I had to make it make sense. Spirit is about to destroy whatever this is. This is their karma. This is in hopes of getting them back on the right path. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But they're going to try to redirect this person one more time by destroying this shit they're dealing with. But this is not your battle. This is not your fight. This is not for you to try to stay and wait any longer. It's time for you to accept whatever this is and close this door, move on with your life, and find peace and happiness in yourself. All right, that's what I'm getting. Thank you for watching.